コーナー230センチ160キロジャイアントシルバ
Basrun, you've seen everything in the mixed martial arts world. Have you ever seen anyone like Giant Silva?
No, I don't. And you're going to watch because Heath is a big boy. But watch if they're going to stand across each other and the referee's going to pat him down. You watch.
Heath Herring, 6 feet 4 inches tall, 250 pounds in the ring against a man who is now the buzz of the entire MMA world, making his debut, 7 feet 2 inches tall, nearly 500 pounds. Pride FC had to go and make 4 XL gloves for him to compete. Giant Silva, the second bout at Pride FC Shockwave, the tallest competitor ever in Pride Fighting Championships. Heath Herring faces Giant Silva. Herring, of course, a long-time contender for the Pride Heavyweight Championship. In fact, involved in one of the most memorable bouts ever in Pride, taking on Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira at Pride 17, losing via decision. Was a long-time top 3 contender. Losses to Fedor Emelianenko and Mirko Krokop put him out of the title picture temporarily. Let's see what transpires here.
That's right. The bigger they are, the harder they fall is the thing that once Muhammad Ali said, and is this going to be the case here too? Oh, look at this, a hammer fist. This is what he should do perfect. Make him tired. He's going to be tired in 5 minutes because he's too big, way too big.
Speaking of Muhammad Ali, a little rope up, nice, devastating low leg kick, inside leg kick delivered by Crazy Horse Heath Herring.
Yeah, and another one. Oh, he's going to chop him down. If he keeps doing this, he's going to chop him down. Body shots is also good.
Chopping down that sequoia tree known as Giant Silva.
He's got to stay focused. We've seen now that the big giant does have
you can hear the snap
skills, and Heath is waving his hand. These low kicks are going to hurt. Trust me. And there again. Okay, this is gonna, and he's limping already. I'm telling you, this is going to be like 6 more of those low kicks, and it's going to be end of story.
Heath Herring, of course, training with Golden Glory in Holland, with Cor Hammers, the legendary coach of El Guapo Basrun, and Muay Thai legend Ramon Deckers, and Heath Herring doing a good job of bobbing and weaving, having a little fun, doing the El Matador routine now. And there's another kick, and Heath Herring doing exactly what he needs to do here in chopping down the tall tree known as Giant Silva.
Yes, he's doing exactly, and the Giant has problems with his leg already. Hey, ole, that's what the people shoot. Because he's making him tired. This is exactly the game plan, perfect. This is the Heath Herring we know, he's back.
He needed to get refocused, coming off a win over Norihisa Yamamoto at Pride FC Final Conflict. His goal for 2004 to be a part of the next heavyweight Grand Prix tournament. He wants to be put back into the heavyweight title picture. And again, those devastating inside leg kicks are taking their toll on Giant Silva.
Yes, and you know what he should do one time after that devastating left kick? Give him a right straight to the head. Because he's perfectly positioned for it. Watch, if he gives a left kick and then a right straight to the head. Oh, right low kick. He's chopping on both sides now.
You can already see Giant Silva's mouth open, breathing laboriously. Heath Herring doing a beautiful chop tech. Oh, but that right hand caught Herring. And Silva did, whether it took it or not, he startled Herring with those 2 lumbering right hands to the back of Herring's head.
I don't know what you call that punch.
I think we'll call it a sledgehammer. We'll call it a sledgehammer, boss.
That's a good word. That's a good word. Oh, nice. Oh, don't go to... this is cool. This is a good fight.
The fans here loving every minute of it. You can see the visual for yourself. Heath Herring, the tallest David ever at 6 feet 4, taking on the Goliath Giant Silva. And so far, his slingshot has come in the form of those devastating leg kicks.
Yeah, he's jumping away. And hey, I have to say, the Giant can take some leg kicks. because Heath can kick.
We're starting to see some discoloring, and there's another inside kick.
Okay, this is the time for Heath to go for a front kick or a body shot because he's getting tired. He starts breathing heavy. He should start hitting the body now or kicking or anything, but go for the body. Headbutt, for Christ's sake. Do the spear. The spear. Run in with your head.
Giant Silva, of course, the background. Oh, but he catches the kick! And a smart move there by Giant Silva. Catching the kick, but Herring once again able to slip away. Doing a good job with the kicking of sticking and moving, boss.
Oh yes, he's doing it. But he's got a punch and kick. Not only
Silva missing with that straight right hand. And you remember, on any given day, Boss Rutan, everyone has a chance when you step through the ropes, and especially when you're 7 feet 2 inches tall, nearly 500 pounds.
Yeah. You get one hand landed. Oh, you see, that's it. That's a great right low kick. Perfect.
Halfway through round number 1. Many people didn't think it would last this long, Boss Room, but you can see the red, the swelling on the inside of the knee of Giant Silva. Heath Herring trying to chop him down, and now they circle each other.
Yes, that's what the corner is saying. Punch kick. Punch kick, that's what the Dutch corner is saying right now. Punch and then kick.
Punch kick combination might be in order for Crazy Horse Heath Herring.
That was a pretty good reflex there from the Giant, I have to say. He's too slow with the left. He should counter that left hand.
He's cut Heath Herring. He has cut him open though, and again.
Nice low kick again.
Giant Silva maybe being deceptive. Kind of looks like he's lumbering around, but again, remember, he possesses power.
Oh yes. No, he's good. Hey, listen, he's actually growing into the fight, I have to say.
And believe me, he is beginning to impress me. And again, that lumbering right hand, that sledgehammer shot, again connects on Heath Herring. And Herring again goes downstairs with that leg kick, but I agree with you, Boss Rune. Herring should start to mix it up a bit, go to the body, left-right combination, start to wind Giant Silva even more because Silva catches the kick again. Maybe even looking for a vertical suplex there was Giant Silva.
I don't know, but I have a feeling that if the Giant grabs you, he can pretty much do anything with you what he wants. He looks big. Yeah, everybody sees that he's big, but he looks strong too. He should mix it up. Punch and kick. We hear that word here in the Mexican corner, arriba. Arriba, arriba.
Hurry, hurry.
3 minutes, I guess.
And as this fight progresses, Giant Silva begins to earn more and more respect of these very knowledgeable Japanese fans here in Pride FC as he continues to go toe-to-toe with Heath Herring. And while they're not doing much exchanging, Heath Herring continues to remain cautious, doing his sticking and moving. Heath Herring has had the scoring blows, but Giant Silva has managed to connect with some of those devastating sledgehammer shots.
Yeah, and like
he's
I said, yes, and like I said, he's actually, his reflexes are improving, it looks like. You know, he gives the right low kick and right away he comes back with the right straight. So he's actually growing into this fight.
But then again, when you've never faced a person of this size, how do you prepare for someone of his size, Boss Rutan?
Yeah, I don't know. What
there aren't many 7'2" MMA practitioners out there.
I never saw one. This is the first time I saw it.
Sammy Schilt is what, 7'1", 7 feet?
7'1". Oh, he kicks him.
Now he's responding in kind. You want to play the kicking game? Giant Silva will do the same.
But if he does it one more time, he should counter it with the right straight. And that's exactly what Giant Silva should do also. With those leg kicks, if you take him, might as well counter him with the right straight.
Boss, honestly, are you surprised it's lasted this long?
Yes, I am. And I really have respect for the Giant here because he's going into the fight. And like I said, he can kick. He kicks real hard, and it looks like, oh no, it's going to hurt him.
But
it's hurting him.
But truth be told, Heath Herring is destroying that left leg of Giant Silva, the lead leg of Silva. He is.
Oh, it's going to be over. You see, it's going to be over. The corner is shouting, lead your low kick in with the left straight.
And the lead leg is where you derive your power. And Giant Silva's lead leg is beginning to look like a stained glass window. And Heath Herring now going to work on the other leg.
You know what the worst thing is? They're going to have a minute break. And after that minute, his leg will actually hurt more.
It will hurt more, that's right.
Yeah. See, he's changing positions all the time. That means his leg is really hurting right now. Heath is keeping everything together perfectly, keeps his hands up. Oh, good right low kick. Inside leg.
Giant Silva continues to stalk Heath Herring. Herring doing a good job of getting on his bicycle and avoiding him. There's a right by Silva.
I'm really impressed also with the Giant's stamina, actually.
Stamina, yes.
He's doing a real good job.
Well, he was a basketball player in his native Brazil. And ladies and gentlemen, we have gone 10 minutes. Round one is in the books. Giant Silva and Heath Herring here at Pride Putting Championship Shockwave 2003. How did you see that round? Herring scoring with the leg kicks. I think probably scored a little more. Let's actually see what is happening in Heath Herring's corner. Are they surprised?
Yeah, no, one thing for sure is that Heath Herring won this round. Everybody could see that. He has been continuously doing this. I think the Giant's left leg is really hurt. As I can see from here, it looks real bad. Look at that right low kick here. You see he limps right away on it. And I can see here things from what the people can't see at home. But his left leg is looking really bad. He's right here in the corner. He's shaking his leg. He's in pain. Here, got that strange sledgehammer that you call it. And there we go again with the low kick. No, I don't see this
that was
going
more like a fly
round.
swatter, that one.
That was a pitch
swatter.
slapper.
Yeah.
A sledge pitch slapper. I don't have a word for it, but it was an open hand sledgehammer. You guys figure it out at home.
So Heath Herring, they're talking Dutch, you can translate for us?
No,
here it's Portuguese.
They're talking, and then I wish that we could see a shot of what we're seeing right here of the Giant's leg, because his left leg is really looking bad.
Well, for many of the keyboard prophets, they have had to have changed their mind about Giant Silva, because he has definitely earned my respect. He's gone one round, 10 minutes with, again, one of the top heavyweights in the MMA world in Heath Herring. And like you said, his stamina is surprising. And as you mentioned, he seemed to be getting a little more into the fight as it progressed.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But I do think, and again, I said it over and over again, hit that left leg a few more times, and it's going to be the end of the fight. You see he's trying to avoid it already.
I agree with you that his lead leg,
it looks real bad. I just saw it from really close, and it looks real bad.
But again, Heath can't get too comfortable, and a man of his experience will not. Herring sticking to his game plan, sticking and moving with those kicks. And again, Herring known for his devastating kicks.
Oh,
lots of snap in those.
He's starting to just tear down the other leg. The Giant's hands are on his hips. He's trying left hook to the head, left hook right straight, something like that, out of the blue. Right straight to the body, and then the left hook to the head is a good combination against a taller opponent.
You know, Herring wants to put himself back into the heavyweight title picture. A convincing win here at Shockwave 2003 would help him. So like you say, boss, he should try to mix it up now. Go to the body. Continues to chop away at the Giant's legs. Silva continues to absorb the punishment.
Yeah, and those are no marshmallows, those kicks. Look, those are hard kicks.
Well, you can hear the snap.
Yeah, and you see the 500-pound muscle body going to the side. I mean, that means it has impact. You see that punch, a punch like that, when it hits, it's 500 pounds behind it, you know? I mean, you have to watch out. And again, I give him a lot of credit. He's still standing.
The technique may not dazzle you, but the power is there.
Yeah, the power and the what everybody wants, the samurai spirit, the heart to fight is there.
And that's what Pride FC is all about, the fighting spirit. Giant Silva said he had it. Pride FC said, we'll give you a shot. And that's why he is here against Heath Herring, and thus far surviving the Heath Herring onslaught.
And that was actually a pretty good right, a short little right that he gave there to Heath Herring's head. Not a lot of impact, but I mean, again, the guy's 500 pounds. You don't want to make any mistakes here. Oh, he's chopping away. Both legs are going to go now.
It's been a total stand-up fight thus far here as we are in round number 2. There's another right.
Yeah, and it's a pretty solid one.
It's a solid one,
I have to say. It missed, okay.
Right, but you're right. It has a lot of
anger behind it.
Anger behind it. Trying to gauge the distance there was Silva.
Yeah, he should go to the body. Yeah, his
oh,
legs
there
are
you're
shot.
starting.
You see
can
it?
see it there now.
The legs are shot now. Both legs. Both legs.
But you can't color me impressed, Boss Root, by his fighting spirit. Giant Silva, who has weathered the kicking carnage of Heath Herring. And we are talking again about one of the top heavyweights in MMA in Crazy Horse Heath Herring. He has repeatedly gone downstairs. Giant Silva is still standing, and here we are in round number 2.
Yep, he's doing a great job. Oh, that is smart. See, that's a thing that he should do more. Left kick, right straight, like I said in the beginning. Those are things that are going to connect. You see, if he kicks, he totally blocks the kick with his hand. So what Heath can do right now is look down and kick him in the head. And he's flexible enough to do it. Even though he's 7'2", he can do it.
And now the Giant continues to hunt him down, starts flailing away on Herring.
Look at that.
A sudden burst, his second win here for Giant Silva. And he has bloodied Heath Herring with those shots. What? In the final minute of round 2.
He's growing into the fight, it looks like.
Well, looks like he did garner a second win there momentarily. And really for Heath Herring, I think you're right, he has to start mixing it up now. He's destroyed the Giant's legs. Now it's time to go for the punch-kick combinations and maybe look for the knockout.
Yep.
And what a knockout that would be.
Yeah, and the Giant has also a giant hand, so he should go and hit for it. Everything is big, so you know it's those are easy targets. It's like at a shooting range, but never mind.
Are you happy with what Heath Herring is doing here in round 2, boss?
Heath Herring, hey, listen, he fights a 7'2" monster. I don't know what I would do. I'm happy with what he's doing.
He is doing what he did in round 1. He is winning the fight. There's no doubt about that. But again, are you impressed? He's trying to put himself back into the title picture. Yep. Is he doing enough to convince Pride FC promoters of that?
No, I'm very impressed with the Giant here. He walked back to his corner and he looked at both legs now. He knows his legs are shut, so that's why he keeps moving. You see him in the corner, but he keeps walking. Can he survive 5 more minutes of kicks to the legs? Here we go again. Look at those leg kicks.
Look at the legs of Giant Silva.
Look at this, he escapes everything, turns everything away.
Boss, it appears that Herring may be having problems with his contact lenses. And I don't know if that's creating any kind of difficulty. In the corner there, he seemed to be having some difficulty. And I don't know if that was because of some of the shots that he did take from Giant Silva. They are tending to him now.
Listen, man, I lost my contact so many times in the fight that it's really disturbing because one eye is clear and the other eye is not clear, so you don't have depth. You can't, you know, you don't know your range. It's a very strange image that you have. the Giant looks cool. He looks relaxed. Look, he doesn't look tired. I have to say, I'm so impressed with his stamina. It's unbelievable. And there we have Heath, and of course Heath is totally not tired, because I know the training regime that he goes through. And trust me, that's a very tough training regime. Now, last final round, 5 minutes. Who's going to finish it the strongest?
It is the second bout of Pride FC Shockwave 2003, and something tells me that Giant Silva has shocked a lot of people thus far. And now Giant Silva has got the guillotine attempt on Heath Herring. Giant Silva is on top of Heath Herring. Herring is trying his best to escape up Osroot.
Yeah, but you know what? He is so big that Heath Herring can escape the back door right now. Even Heath Herring can turn him to the right now. If he wants, he explodes to the right, he can turn him on his back.
There you
go. The escaping
good job by Heath Herring. Now he's got his back. But Silva, and now there's a rear naked choke, and he taps out. And Heath Herring has recorded the victory via rear naked choke. Heath Herring wins here at Shockwave 2003. But again, a moral victory in my books for Giant Silva.
Yeah, he has my respect. That's one thing for sure. He has my respect.
And a good job for Heath Herring, but again, all the respect in the world for Giant Silva making his mixed martial arts debut. Heath Herring going to him at 35 seconds of the third and final round. Heath Herring scores the victory via rear naked choke at Shockwave 2003, and what a shocking match it was, Osroot.
Yeah, and I told you, large people leave large openings, and that's why you can escape the back door. And 5 seconds later, he was escaping the back door, and he got his back, went for the choke, and hey, that's it. Heath Herring style, the same thing that he did with Tom Erickson. Here we go.
There we go. Catches the leg again, boss.
Wow, man, look at this. That's a lot of weight falling on you. Now watch what happens. He goes to the half guard, and then the Giant puts his arm around Heath's neck. Look, right now Heath could have turned him to the right for Heath. He could have turned him. I'm telling you, because he's got his leg locked here. But he escaped the back door, underneath the armpit, goes right into the choke. And yes, the Giant Silva knew it was on. It's actually not totally under, but I think that he was out of breath also. And he just took and he pulled his own jaw into his throat. And that was it.
Herring wins via submission, but Giant Silva proves to be a giant surprise at Pride FC's Shockwave 2003.